Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm Rehan Naeem, working as lecturer in EE department UET Lahore, and in this video I will talk about the applications of C and Python languages in real world. So basically in EE department or for electrical engineers, the applications of Python and C are in two main areas, which are embedded systems and artificial intelligence. Okay, embedded system basically is a tiny computer which contains these elements like memory, CPU, and input-output interfaces, and all of these components are present in single IC integrated chip, and that chip is normally referred to as microcontroller. So basically it is a small, black box containing all of these elements, and it contains input output interface so that user could interact with it in a proper way. And the main applications of uh, embedded systems are in products like radios, telephone, cell phone, answering machine, wireless router. So for example, if you take the example of cell phone, the main job of the microcontroller could be to receive and send text messages, to receive and send audio calls, to control the brightness of the LCD, and so on. Similarly, in consumer electronics, these are the applications: washing machine, clocks, watches, games and toys, audio video electronics. So maybe in this case, in the case of washing machine, the job of the controller could be to control the speed of the washing machine, to turn the washing machine on or off, or maybe in the case of smartwatch, the job of the controller could be to count the number of steps, to provide suggestion, health related suggestion to its user, and so on. Similarly, in automotive systems, embedded systems are used for electronic ignition of cars and bikes, to power up windows and seats, collision avoidance and braking system in trains, in ATM machines, in elevator controllers, and in medical equipments and industrial equipments and military equipments like missile guidance systems, GPS, surveillance systems, and so on. Okay, so these are the four or the three most popular controllers used by students in EE department for the final year and semester projects. This is the STM microcontroller. This is a Raspberry Pi microcontroller. This is Arduino microcontroller, and this is PIC microchip microcontroller. As you can see in this picture, this black box which I explained in the previous slide, this is the microcontroller. Similarly, over here, if I'm not wrong, this is the microcontroller for Raspberry Pi board, and for this Arduino, this is the microcontroller for Arduino board. Microchip, PIC microchip is obsolete nowadays, but still available, and it is cheapest of all. It is cheapest as compared to these microcontrollers. STM microcontroller uses C language normally. Similarly, Raspberry Pi uses Python language for applications like artificial intelligence. Arduino controller uses C language for embedded system applications, and STM is also used in embedded system applications normally. As far as job market is concerned, two of the most popular companies which usually visit UET and hire third year and fourth year students are Mentor Graphics and PowerSoft 19. So you can see the importance of embedded systems in our practical lives, and the various electronic gadgets or electronic equipments we use. All of them contain tiny computer, which are called microcontrollers, and without these controllers, it is not possible to use those electronic gadgets uh, in a proper way. So I suggest all of you to uh, study C language and Python language with interest, especially the C language, because embedded systems in embedded systems, C language is normally used to program microcontrollers. Okay, this is a short video which I have recorded, and you can see that over here I have used STM microcontroller to display different things on this dot matrix display. U E T double E L H R and a smiley face. So you can display different things on this display using this microcontroller, and I have programmed this microcontroller using C language. Okay, artificial intelligence means to simulate human intelligence in machines, uh, making machines capable of mimicking human intelligence through programming. The goal is to enable machines to learn and solve problems as done by human mind. Different areas of artificial intelligence are machine learning, speech, computer vision, natural language processing, expert systems, planning and optimization, and robotics. So these are the main areas of artificial intelligence. Okay, the hardware used for implementing artificial intelligence is, you can use CPU, but CPU, the limitation of CPU is that they are slower, and hence cannot implement heavy programs to implement artificial intelligence. So instead of using CPU, nowadays people use GPU and TPU, which are relatively faster but and expensive as compared to CPU. So GPU and TPU are the hardware solutions for implementing artificial intelligence relatively easier and as compared to CPU. So GPUs and TPUs, you will learn about them in your future semesters. Okay, now I will show you people some videos related to artificial intelligence and embedded systems, and these videos were recorded by the final year students of session 2015 and 2016 from of electrical engineering department. So let's look at the very first video. So this video is related to sign to speech conversion for dumb people. Basically, they developed a machine which converted the gestures of a deaf and dumb person into uh, audio signals or some audio message. As you can see over here, the machine is being trained using artificial intelligence or machine learning algorithm, and let's see the results of this project directly.
मुझे आना होगा है जला दो
Okay, you can see that this is the machine which was trained to convert the gestures of this real world deaf and dumb person into uh, audio signals, and that audio signals could be played or could be heard using this Bluetooth speaker.
कीमत सोना टाइम मुझे आना होगा कीमत ठीक है
So कीमत ठीक है. This message was generated by the Bluetooth speaker. So the gestures are being converted into audio signal in real time.
मुझे सोना है पानी
Okay, now I would like to show another video related to artificial intelligence. Urdu handwriting recognition. So the main purpose of this project is to convert this handwriting into computerized textual form, and this letter or this message was written by a person in his own handwriting, and you can see that this handwriting or this message written by the person is converted into computerized textual form. There are some errors present like बखिदमत जनाब चीफ जस्टिस, यहाँ पे जस्टिस आना चाहिए था, लेकिन बहरहाल it's a good effort by these students, and maybe you people can work on this and improve this algorithm so that these errors or the errors produced by this algorithm is minimized as much as it could be. Okay, let's take a look at another project. Non-intrusive load management or non-intrusive load monitoring using convolutional neural network. Neural network is a subcategory of deep learning. Deep learning itself is a subcategory of machine learning, and machine learning is a subcategory of artificial intelligence, which is AI. So in this project, uh, a machine was trained. A machine was trained to detect the status of each appliance present inside a house, and that project will be demonstrated in a short while. So the machine in real time is indicating the status of each of the hair dryer, fan, this energy saver bulb, and LCD. So since all of these equipments are in off state, so the status of these equipments are represented by 0. So as soon as the LCD turns on, the status of the LCD displayed by the machine is 1. So we can say that the machine successfully uh, captured the status of the LCD present inside the house. और यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं कि एनर्जी सेवर बल्ब को ऑन करने के बाद उसका स्टेटस 1 हुआ है, एलसीडी को ऑफ करने के बाद उसका स्टेटस 0 हो गया, और फैन को ऑन करने के बाद इसका स्टेटस जो है वो 1 हुआ. Okay, now I would like to show the last video, which is related to a robot. And the purpose of this robot is to detect objects and scenes successfully. Okay, let me show you the result. Okay, object detection. You can see that this is the normal view without training the machine, and this is the view of the robot implementing artificial intelligence. You can see that the algorithm successfully detected a sofa over here and over here. Similarly, a bowl was detected over here. Chair was successfully detected. Flower vase was successfully detected. Chairs were successfully detected. Dining table was successfully detected, and so on. ओके, मैं अब उम्मीद करता हूँ कि इन वीडियोस को देखने के बाद आप लोगों के अंदर कुछ मोटिवेशन, कुछ इंटरेस्ट, कुछ दिलचस्पी जो है वो पैदा हुई होगी प्रोग्रामिंग के हवाले से. एंड ये याद रखें कि प्रोग्रामिंग जो है वो मुश्किल चीज़ नहीं है, ये कोई मुश्किल सब्जेक्ट नहीं है, कोई मुश्किल कोर्स नहीं है. इट इज़ अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग सब्जेक्ट, very rewarding subject as well. You can earn a lot from learning the skills in these courses. और आजकल तो वैसे भी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का ज़माना है, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का बूम है. न्यूमरस सॉफ्टवेयर हाउसेस, न्यूमरस स्टार्टअप्स वजूद में आए हैं ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस. सो आप सबको मशवरा मेरा यही है कि दिल लगा के प्रोग्रामिंग को पढ़ें, प्रोग्रामिंग कोर्सेज को पढ़ें, और इन इन कोर्सेज़ में हासिल किए गए स्किल्स को, या इन स्किल्स के ज़रिए से मुल्क व कौम की खिदमत करें और मुल्क व कौम को तरक्की की राह पे गामज़न करें. सो आई होप आप सब लोग जो हैं वो अब इंटरेस्ट के साथ इस सब्जेक्ट को आगे लेके चलेंगे. थैंक यू वेरी मच. अल्लाह हाफ़िज़.